Welcome. I'm excited to have you again. The study, the 12 leadership principles of the world's greatest leader, Jesus Christ. This has been an exciting study. We're on number 7 today, which is the element of love, that the love that Jesus had coming through him. It's a major part of leadership. I don't know how any leader ever leads anybody without love. You can do it through coercion, you can do it through enticement, you can do it through motivations of various kinds, but how do you really lead people if there's no love? So what came out of Jesus was liquid love. Actually, he just transferred from heaven what is always going on in heaven. That's the Father's love. Because God so loved, John 3:16, this is the essence, foundation of the gospel. He so loved that he gave his only begotten Son, Jesus Christ. So love is what God revealed in the person of Jesus Christ, and then the cross was what Jesus revealed of love from himself as a gift back to the world and to the Father. So we're going to talk about this principle that is called love. Love is a verb, and it has to be given. There has to be something given. 3 Greek words for love. One is eros, which means fleshly, sensual, sexual love. The other one is phileo, which means love like friends have for each other. But agape love is the love that God demonstrates. It's an unqualified love. You don't have to do anything in return. See, if love is qualified, it's not agape. So if I do something for you and call it love, but I expect something in return, or if I'm doing something for you with no motivation, that is not true love. True love never demands anything in return, and it always gives. Love always gives. So the expression of this is found in John chapter number 13, and that's Jesus, and he's meeting for the final time with the disciples, and they're having what's called the Last Supper, the Final Supper. This is on Thursday night before crucifixion on Friday. So he's meeting with the disciples, and he's getting ready to go. And he does the most unusual thing, and that is that he takes off his normal robes that he wore, and he put on just the towel of a servant. He girded himself with just a little linen or cotton cloth, and then took a bowl of water and a towel and began to wash their feet. And then after completing that and telling them that they should do the same thing, then he said, I want you to know that I'm going to give you a new commandment. Now we know that Moses gave us 10 commandments, but the commandment that Jesus is going to give now encapsulates all of those. He said, I want you to love one another as I have loved you. And this love that he had demonstrated for 3.5 years that was going to take him to the cross, bear their sins and the sins of the whole world. Jesus said, I want you to love one another, a new commandment. And by this, verse 35, John 13:35, by this all men shall know that you're my disciples as you have love one for another. This is going to be the determining factor whether you will succeed in life and reveal the actual presence of the Father and Jesus Christ to the world. Is there love? If there's no love, they cannot see God. So Jesus was so attracted to sinners. He was so attracted to them that they were attracted to him. The reason he was attracted to sinners is because he loved them. The reason why they were attracted to him is because they felt it. So Jesus was continually being approached by the prostitutes, by the women of the street, by the sick, by the diseased, by the people that were disenfranchised, by the people that could not have any other hope but Jesus. So Jesus didn't go to the lofty, he went down to the bottom. Because love can always go to the lofty, it doesn't cost anything, but what about down to the bottom? So Jesus expressed the love, that enduring love that came from the Father. So he said, if the world knows love through you, then they will know that I came from the Father, and they will know this is real. They will know me if they see love coming out of you. How do you serve people? How do you love people? Love is a verb. It must be demonstrated. What are you doing to serve your family? What are you doing? What are you doing to produce that essence of love? Then Paul gives it in Corinthians 13. Love is patient. Love is kind. Why did he start this whole list with love is patient? Because love that is patient is long-suffering. Love says, you first, is patient. Love does not demand its own way, its own rights. Love keeps no records of wrongs. Love does not boast. Love is not arrogant. Love is not self-seeking. Love does not say, look at me. Love says, I want to know how you are. I want to serve you. I want to express God's love to you. What can I do for you? Love says, what can I do for you? I want to prefer you. I want to honor you. You're first. That's why God's love is going to be demonstrated in this world, and this is the only way that the world is going to see Jesus Christ, and it's the only way they're going to see the Father. And this is the only way you can lead where you look like Jesus. You must lead with love. If you lead with love, somebody's going to follow you because they need love. That's just the way it is. Lead with love. I love you.